You for joining me. We're going to be talking about how long should you keep those skincare products? Did you inherit some? Is it something that your friend used last year but wasn't really particularly something that she liked and she gave it to you? Do you have just a drawer full or a cabinet full or a cosmetic bag full of different skincare products? Have you checked on the label to see if maybe they're dated? When you buy a skincare product, it's not going to last forever, and especially if it's something that has a vitamin C in it. There's something on the container that will show you after you open that product how long it is good for, and then it's no longer effective. I'll give you some examples. It's little pictures of the jar or container or bottle, and it will have so many months written on it. I didn't find any that had 24 months in what I've got here with me right now. But these I'm going to show you just so you can recognize it might be time to do some spring cleaning. It's going to be a little bit before this camera focuses. See the little jar with the lid off? That's 12 months. So when you buy something and it's got that on it, you should put the date that you open it. $12 for this one. Sometimes they will also have the expiration date, the manufacture date on them. Look at that. This one's 6 months too. I just can't hold it still. That's 6 months anyway, y'all. Okay. Here's one. Let's see if this one does better on a colorful. And we've got studio lights shining on it. You see that? 12 months. Now this one, I was really hoping that it would show because it is saying 18 months. It's not going to show up 18 months. And this one is 6 months. See, this one is only 6 months. Here's one that's 18 months. Let's see. 18 months. Because you see where the little, the jar here is open? That means after you open it, that's how long it's good for. So is it time to do your spring cleaning and get rid of those? Don't give them to a shelter. Don't give them to a family member. Get rid of them. It's time to just throw them away. And if you'll notice on some of these that I was showing you also, it says that the package is recyclable. So some of them are recyclable. Like especially the boxes can be recycled. And you have to look and make sure that you can recycle the lids if you can recycle the container, because sometimes the lids are not recyclable. So that's something that you can pay attention to, and maybe it's time to clean out that skincare cabinet, skincare drawer, skincare bag. Oh yeah, I remember I bought this 6 years ago. Yeah, well, 6 years ago is a little too old. It's not going to be doing you any good. So, you know, I've had people say, "Oh, I've got a drawer full of all of that stuff at home. I got a drawer full of all of that at home." Yeah. Well, how good is it doing you? You will probably use all of the product in the period of time that is marked on the bottle or the label or the package or the jar. So don't be concerned about that, oh, it's only good for so many months. Because, for example, that little tiny bottle I showed you, it's something that would probably last on that particular product, probably about 6 weeks if you're being very frugal with it. So you should be using the product in that period of time. Otherwise, the manufacturers are not going to put them in great big jars like they'll do, like what we call back bar in the clinic that estheticians use. Because we're using them all day long every day, and not on absolutely every client, because every client that comes into my clinic has a custom facial. So the products that are good for one person may not be good for another, but still we have them available to us for use in our clinics for facials. Thank you for joining me on a facial therapy moment. I'm Jill Russell, your host here at Happy Skin Over 50. Let me know. Let me know if you've got those products. Let me know if you've checked. Put it in the comments. Have you checked to see how maybe they expired a long time ago?